Hey everybody, welcome back. Trailer reaction time. Yeah, you know what this is. You know I'm excited. You know it's about to be something. It's our first look. It's weird they're calling it the D23 trailer. This should be like teaser trailer or trailer number one because it's our first time seeing it, but I'll take it. It's D23. I'm ready. You know what we're here for. Season 1, Skeleton Crew, new Star Wars. I think there's like 2 tissues left in this box. If you want to see this trailer without a super nerding out Star Wars loving emotional face in the way, there's a link in the description below or something's popping up right about now. You can click on that, check it out, come on back, watch me watch this, and I'm going to geek out over this because it's Star Wars. It's going to be geek out worthy. I don't care. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you've been manipulated to think it's something it's not, or if you truly think some of those things. I don't care. I love it. I'm always going to love it. I'm going to continue to love it. And I'm excited for this very different take on Star Wars. Now, I will say I'm sorry I'm late to this. The trailer came out on a Friday, highly unusual. I was already deep into drinking and watching movies with Mary. I have not eaten today, and I've had plenty more adult beverage, and I just did a whole bunch of awesome D23 trailers. This is the end of my run. It's coming out before any of the others, but I am stoked for this. I've been stoked for this. Some of you have wondered, because we haven't talked about it, just because we don't necessarily do that anymore, but I loved The Acolyte. Absolutely, from start to finish. It was every bit the Star Wars I wanted. I loved that it cliffhangered like crazy, like old school Flash Gordon, Rocketeer type serials. I loved the characters. I loved this interpretation of the Jedi. These weren't masters. They were just, I loved it. The fights, the story. I want season 2 really bad. I've loved all Star Wars. Even when it's not at its best, I still enjoy the hell out of it because I like existing in that world. I like the characters. I like this. I love what they're doing with it. The cartoons, the animation, the comic. I mean, I don't read as many comics or the books, but I do read a lot of that. High Republic stuff's amazing. This isn't High Republic. I'm just saying, because a lot of people have asked what I thought about The Acolyte. I've watched the entire season twice. I will watch it more times, and then I'm getting real excited. There will be a season 2. I don't care what you think. We're getting a season 2. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Who cares? No one cares. Some of y'all out there make way too big a deal about all this stuff. The internet is not a real place. That said, this is going to star a lot of child characters. So even the worst of you, I hope to God, some of you, I hope to the maker, let's keep it Star Wars, that some of you can please rein yourself in. Even if this is the worst thing you've ever seen and you hate it with fiery passion, please leave these child actors out of it. They're just young human beings who are getting to live a dream of being professional actors. And I'm sure some of them are living a dream of being... Could you imagine being a kid who loved Star Wars, even if you hate it now, like back in the day, you loved Star Wars, and you're going to be in a show? Let them have that. Just let them have that. Other than that, I don't know much about this. I know people have talked about a Suburbia. That's about all I know. I've seen the character pictures. I heard it's going to be like the Goonies in Star Wars. I'm here for that. A lot of Star Wars lends itself to be like Marvel. The way Marvel kind of said, I'm going to take the story and do this type of genre with it, or this type of genre. I'm kind of excited to see Star Wars embracing a little bit of that. Star Wars is still its own very unique thing. Okay. Let's watch.
Tomorrow's test will set the course of your entire future.
Oh my God.
Don't you ever want to do anything exciting? Like what? What if we could go anywhere we want in the whole galaxy? A real adventure. No more pretend. I found something buried in the woods. What do you think it is? I think it's a lost Jedi temple. Be careful where you step. We're lost. Really lost.
It is dangerous out there in space. Trust no one.
You're a Jedi.
Whoa. Okay, that immediately had that Spielberg magic to it. Like, immediately had that Spielberg magic to it. The music got me. Like, I was sitting there and I was thinking, it's like, oh, I feel like if you're ever going to try and do this, you need John Williams, but maybe not. Because that was, oh, that music got me. Jude Law is totally going to be a bad guy, isn't he? He's totally going to be a bad guy. But yeah, so, I mean, that they aren't kidding with, like, that Goonies, Stranger Things, which wanted to be Goonies, and that element of it, vibe. Because it has that in spades. And I see what people are talking about like this whole other part of Star Wars we've never seen, the more suburban neighborhood Star Wars. That's really cool and different and interesting. The kids, I'm already kind of in love with them. Like, I'm ready. This was a teaser. This was definitely a teaser trailer. I'm ready for a real trailer. I want to know these kids' personalities, you know? Like, they definitely seem charming. You know, like, who's going to be Data? Who's going to be Chunk? Who's going to be Mouth? You know, all that kind of stuff. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, this looks great. And I guess I know a little bit more than the trailer showed because of the D23. They showed the picture of like this pirate crew with like a decrepit old K2SO type droid. What are those droids called? Security droids or something like that. And a bunch of different pirate types. That'll be, oh, I'm in. I'm in. This is the best Christmas gift Disney could have given me, because I'm not going to lie, one of the things I loved about the sequel trilogy, I didn't think I'd love it when they started doing it. But, you know, instead of doing like a May or a summer release for Star Wars films, moving them to Christmas made them more magical. And I loved that for Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. And I kind of and I didn't mind if they moved Solo. And I think Rogue One was more of a spring release. And then, of course, Rise of Skywalker was a spring release, but or a summer release. But this brings back that Christmas magic vibe I've been missing for a few years from Star Wars. And I'm way more ready for this than I thought I would be. Like, way more ready. It sucks we've got till December. The only saving grace for me is how busy I'm going to be between now and September, with a lot of that being in the Star Wars parks. I'm going to build my last 2 lightsabers of the 8 possible combinations between now and then. I have to blow my nose. It's tissues on standby, you know. Oh, allergies are adding to it too, but it's mostly Star Wars. Oh, that looks so good. You know what? I do have one complaint. Surprisingly, I have one complaint, a legitimate complaint. It's not about the story or any of that. Why is it so dark? Why is it so dark? Especially a story like this. In the daylight, it looked fine. And I know you got a lot of things in the dark, but light this. Please, light this. It's too late. It is what it is. I'll let the filmmakers cook. I'll see how it feels in context, but it's way too dark. And again, that's a personal taste. I really dislike that modern trend of even the brightest point being like way down the brightness scale. I don't want movies are not, there's a certain level of realism in even the most fantastical of movie that should be there, a grounding, if you will. But ultimately, movies are supposed to be, they're supposed to feel like dreams. They're supposed to feel like cohesive, having a dream that is cohesive. That's what cinema is. That's why 24 frames was chosen so long ago. I see you people, and I'm thinking of a specific person that I don't hate, but they annoy me, that does these like 60 frame per second up-reses on and think it looks good on Twitter. What are you doing? Movies are supposed to be dreams. They're dreams. You get to go experience a dream. So light it. I can see everything in my dreams. All right. That's my only complaint. But there, for people that think I never say anything negative, yeah, I'm ready for that. That looks so good. Now, if they don't, it clearly does not need a major tie-in to the larger universe. And now I'm completely forgetting what it was that I had in mind, but I had an idea, because I think this is supposed to take place around the same time as Mando and everything. But I had a fun idea about like what's the one tie-in they should do, and now I've totally lost it. It was a little off kilter. It was a little off beat. Poodoo. Bantha Poodoo. Whatever. It'll come to me when I quit the camera, and then it won't matter because no one will ever hear my beautiful, most insane genius thought. The thought that saves all of Star Wars fandom and makes us all come together. I don't care. I love it. I hope you love it too. I'm sure plenty of people won't, and I don't care. I mean, I care. I wish everybody could enjoy Star Wars the way I do, but if you don't, I'm sorry. And if you're hateful about it, then no, you don't deserve it anyways. You know, you can be disappointed. You can be sad. That's fine. You can want something different. That's fine. But if you're hateful about it and like you're trying to tear everybody else's joy down, you're a problem. Plus, everybody out there, keep in mind, don't go for engagement bait. 90% of what's happening on the internet is troll farms that just want to sow disinterest and sour the things we love. And then there's a lot of people that get hooked into that and brainwashed by it and follow it. And again, you may have legitimate complaints. You may not like it. I'm not saying everybody is that. I don't know. I'm on a tangent. I'm just very happy about that. Oh my goodness, I've talked way too long. I need to go eat. I'm going to go make some Hot Ones air fryer chicken strips. And then I only have the classic because they don't make the Rojo ones anymore. At least they don't sell them where I live anymore. And I'm going to dip it in Rojo because that's how I live. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. What do y'all think? Comment below. Yeah, sure. I'm going to get a bunch of BS stuff, whatever. Thanks for the engagement. Thumb it down. I don't care. It's engagement. YouTube doesn't care either. You're fools for doing that. Like if you're seriously thumbing down stuff in 2024 on YouTube and think it makes any negative impact, you're a fool. Trust me. I know. I do it. I don't. Anyways. But click the thumbs up if you want. Thumb of encouragement. Comment below if you're negative. You can have your fair complaint. Whatever. I would love to hear. I don't know why I'm in circles. I know why I'm in circles. I've had a lot of beverage on an empty stomach. I'm gonna get out of here. Comment below. Let me hear what you have to say. Other than that, click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together because we are one with the Force, and the Force is with us. You can also say that with me if you want. I think I screwed up that line, but whatever. I'm also excited for Andor. When do we get that Andor trailer? They showed so much stuff at D23 we don't get. You're making me work on a Saturday. Anyways, say it with me. We will get through this. We will get through this together. People watching the trailer reacts over the next few days, please understand this is at the end of a run, so there'll be a little, not as much as this. This is a lot, I can tell. Check out my music anywhere you listen to music. Look up Eric Butts. Try a song or two. See what you think. I'm getting excited to make some new stuff. I'm also making some short films next year. I'm very, very excited for their horror or comedy. Very exciting stuff. You can also go to ericbutts.com for all that funky butts fun you're looking for. There's more with the links in the description below. So click the See More button. See More Butts. I got to get out of here. I got to go make some food and watch some more stuff. And I'll see y'all later because I love you. May the Force be with you. Always.